Hello, everyone. We are live with another video, bringing you more use cases and all these different workflows that I am using with my OpenClaw agent named Atlas. And today I'm going to show you something that I really like of how Atlas, my OpenClaw agent, can help me be more effective in what I do. And I call this the post-call workflow. And basically what it is when I do calls with people, in this case, I'm going to show you a specific example that I did with my brother. So I just had an incredible talk with him for more than 1 hour in which we discussed a ton of things, especially a lot of things that we want to do with the OpenClaw software. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the transcript of that call. I'm going to give it to my OpenClaw agent, Atlas. Atlas is going to extract all the useful information and it's going to create for me a post-call report with all the information there. And then I'm going to ask Atlas to grab the most important parts of the report and use it to feed the other areas of our Notion. Notion is where we're keeping everything. Actually, let me just share the screen with you. It's going to be easier. And you will get to listen to a little bit of the music that I composed for this occasion. Let me just add a little the banner here. I don't see it. Okay. The banner's not showing up. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, now. This is the conversation. I uploaded it to YouTube, but I set it up as private, not private, unlisted. So other people are not going to find it by accident. But I also installed this little thing here that allows me to get the transcript of the entire call. So I can just click here and just copy it. If you don't have this one is called Glasp. I have it here. I like it. But you can just go on YouTube, and YouTube will actually give you the full transcript. So you can just get it like that. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back to... So the whole point is that once we have the transcript of the whole call, you can see this call was 1 hour and 38 minutes, so it's a very long one. If I wanted to write everything down, it would have taken me a while. So I'm just going to grab the transcript, and then what I want is for the information from this call to help me continue upgrading my Notion. This is the Notion where everything that I chat with my OpenClaw agent goes here. And I this with my agent, so my agent can make edits and move things around to make everything better. So I also connect my agent to Telegram. So here's where I chat with my agent and we organize things, and we create a little topic for each specific workflow that we create. So I'm going to do a new one for this particular workflow, the post-call workflow, because I don't have it here yet. So I'm going to create a topic up here. I'm going to call this the post-call. And let's find an icon, maybe chat, maybe a microphone. All right. It's good to have a little icon because it just makes it easier to differentiate from the rest. And what I'm going to do now, hold on. What is going on with the streaming? Okay, we have a comment from Cinnamon Cluxton 8583. It says hi. I'm saying hi back. It's an interesting name. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments, or anything that you want me to delve deeper into, leave it in the comments. I try to make these videos regularly showing all my workflows. So if anything is too rushed or you want me to go deeper into something, just let me know. But anyway, when I create a new topic, I'm going to just explain to Atlas, my agent, what this new topic is about. So, hey, Atlas, I created this new topic for the post-call workflow. Here I will share the transcripts of my calls, and I need you to create a report, add it to the reports workflow, and tag it as post call, like you did with my call with Milton. So I already tested this workflow and I really like it. So we're gonna use it for this new conversation that I just had with my brother, discussing in ways in which we want to apply OpenClaw for different startups. So you can see up here, it says Atlas Copilot is writing. So that means that it's thinking through it. Love it, perfect workflow move. Join the report, add to, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna say create the Notion entry in the reports DB, and I will paste the transcript there for you. The reason why I prefer Atlas to create the entry and I paste the transcription in the Notion instead of just dumping it here is because Telegram has a character limit per message. So if I dump the entire transcript of an hour conversation, almost 2 hours conversation that I just had, then it's going to be breaking into a bunch of different messages, and it's going to be more difficult for Atlas to read the entire thing in one go. Last time I did that, it started answering to each of the questions individually, and it was more chaotic. So it's always better to ask it to first create the Notion entry, then you can put all the information in the Notion and then ask it to read everything in one go. So you can see, done, bro. I create the reports in the DB, tag it as post call. So you give me the link. I just click on the link. It opened it on a different window. Let me bring it here. So you have it here, the post call report, transcript intake, transcript paste below. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do like that. And I'm gonna paste it here. Paste, and you can see like it is a very extremely long. We talked about a lot of different things. So I'm gonna say, all right, the transcript has been added. Please do your thing and extract the most important information from it. And this is extremely useful. So what I'm trying to do now is every time that I have an important meeting with someone, I record it, feed the transcript into Atlas, and Atlas can get all the most important information for me. And then there is another extra step that I do, which is after it finishes, I ask it a very simple prompt, which is like, use the information that you've gathered from this talk and add it to the other areas of the Notion that can benefit from having that new information. And this is particularly useful for my CRM. And this is, I'm going to go into a video specifically about the CRM in the future, but I basically asked my agent Atlas to create a CRM for me. And there I keep track of all the different people that I'm meeting and people that I am having conversations around. So we have it here, the exponential network. And these are all the people that I am currently doing talks and brainstorming stuff. So every time we have a new conversation, like this one is from my brother, Pato. So it's gonna go to here, Pato. So it's gonna continue to track everything that we talk about and that we discussed. So done. I processed exactly the high single points into the same Notion report, now marked complete. Top takeaways in 3 lines: strong alignment to launch Candor as the first real OpenClaw ops pilot, not a one-off, but a continuous optimization. clear product directions, setup plus ongoing ops, improvement loop with Notion, WhatsApp, Google integration, in meeting next move, log the Tommy, Pato, and Nico kickoff call. Perfect. So now I'm gonna say, great, thank you. Now from this talk, what information should we add to the different areas of the Notion, like the CRM? And I basically, instead of me telling, I ask it, because sometimes you do that, instead of telling do that, it's like, what of this information should we add to what areas? It'll come up with its own ideas, and sometimes its own ideas are actually better than the ones that I come up with. So perfect question from this call. I would add the Notion in 5 places. So again, that's more than what I would have thought. CRM, people and relationships, Pato, then Kender, which is the company that we're planning on doing the first OpenClaw pilot, projects and pipeline, Kender AI Ops pilot, post call, and also to the tasks. Next action, schedule Tommy, Pato, Nico kickoff, 3-by workflow. This validates a repeatable GDM, go-to-market path, pilot startup, refine system, replicate up to local infra as differentiator. If you want, I can do this now, directly in Notion, leave everything pre-linked, Pato, Kender, projects, tests. Yes, amazing. Go ahead. And this is how I use my agent for every time I have an amazing conversation with someone, take the transcript, give it to my agent automatically creates a report based on that conversation that you can find here, post-call report with the summary, the most important insights, the opportunities, what we agreed at the end of the call, and recommended next actions. So this is great. And it is also going to add everything into the CRM. So it's going to update. Again, the CRM is my little exponential network that I have here. So it's going to update Pato, it's going to update Nico, and it's going to update Kender. And it's also going to create new tasks for me here in our task manager that my agent created for me. And it's going to, basically, again, very quickly, we can capture all the information, create the report, and then use the report to update our entire operating system, our Atlas Operations Center. And this is just, it makes things so much easier to work this way. I don't have to sit down and write everything that happened in the actual talk. I can just focus on being present on the talk, cover everything, and then we let the agent do all the admin stuff. And it is continuing to work on it. It's updating 5 different parts of the Notion, so it might take a few minutes. But yeah, this is a very, very good workflow for everyone to start using with their own agents. And then you can, your Notion or wherever you're keeping your databases and your sources of truth will always be up to date after every conversation that you have. Again, done, bro. I applied everything directly into Notion. CRM enters updated. Nico, Kender, and Pato, last mentioned, updated to today. High signals appended. Project and objective created. The Kender AI OS, which you can see it created here. It didn't fill the information, it only put the information in the notes. So filing task created Atlas tasks and schedule, including schedule Tommy, like integration, 1-page pilot, Pato personal setup. Okay, perfect. Just make sure you added the info in the body of the Notion pages and not on the fields. Anyway, that is the workflow for today, and this is saving me a lot of time, and is making sure that even though I always, when I do calls with people, I always go very long, like this one was almost 2 hours, so I don't lose all the important stuff that we discussed in each meeting. So we are 15 minutes. I think it's a perfect time for me to say goodbye. I have strange comments. What for a headless horseman with RIP and graveyard trade? Interesting. Okay. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I will see you in the next episode. If you have something that you want me to go into, or any question regarding OpenClaw or any other of the software that we are using, please let me know, and I will use that to create better videos in the future. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.